Hello, good day. How are you today? You're good, right? Okay, so are you ready for today's lesson? You are? That is good. Today in agricultural science, we're going to be looking at propagation of crops. Okay, our topic for today in agricultural science is on propagation of crops. So are you ready for the lesson? You are, right? Good. So first we're going to be looking at the meaning of propagation of crops. Propagation of crops refers to the methods and techniques used in agriculture to reproduce and increase the number of crops. These include various processes such as seed germination, vegetative propagation, and tissue culture. The goal is to efficiently produce and maintain plant populations with desirable traits for agricultural purposes. Okay, do we understand? Propagation of crops refers to the methods and processes used to reproduce and increase the number of crops. Okay, it means the ways and processes used to increase the number of crops. Do we get that? It involves various methods. So we're going to be looking at the methods of propagation. Okay, methods of propagation. One method of propagation, seed propagation. Growing plants from seeds, which involves sowing them in the soil under sustainable conditions for germination, okay? From seeds, growing plants from seeds by planting them in the soil. Do we understand? That is one method, seed propagation, okay? Growing plants from seed by planting them in the soil, okay? Another method of propagation, vegetative propagation. Under vegetative propagation, we have two, cuttings and grafting. Okay, cuttings. Plant parts like stems or leaves are cut and planted to grow into new plants. Do you get that? Growing new plants from cutting pieces of stems or leaves. Okay? Cuttings. Planting cut pieces of stems or leaves to grow new plants. And then grafting. Joining a shoot or bud of one plant onto the root system of another to combine desirable traits. Combining parts of different plants to create a new one. Okay? Joining parts of different plants to create a new one. So cuttings and grafting is under vegetative propagation. Do you understand? Good. Then the last method of propagation we have tissue culture. Involves growing plant cells or tissues in a nutrient-rich medium under controlled conditions, leading to the development of new plants. Growing plant cells in controlled environment to create a new plant. That is what it means. Growing the cell of a plant in a controlled environment to create a new plant. Okay? Each method has its advantages and is chosen based on the type of plant, desired characteristics, and environmental conditions. Do we understand that? So these are the methods of propagation: seed propagation, vegetative propagation, and tissue culture. Okay, remember, propagation of crop means the ways and process used in increasing the number of crops, right? So these are the ways you increase the number of crops: seed propagation, vegetative propagation, and tissue culture. Okay, so next we're going to be looking at the advantages of crop propagation. Okay, what are the advantages of crop propagation? Maintaining traits allows growers to preserve and reproduce desirable characteristics in plants. So it helps maintain the good qualities of plants, okay? It keeps the best qualities in the plants, good traits. Fast growth enables fast establishment of crops compared to growing from seeds. It gets crop growing more quickly. Do you understand? Quick growth helps crops grow faster. Consistent quality ensures uniformity and consistency in crop quality. Okay, same quality ensures all crops are similar in quality. Do we understand? Same quality ensures consistent and uniform crop quality. Disease resistance helps in propagating plants with resistance to diseases or pests. Do we understand? Grows plants that can resist diseases. Disease defense, okay? Resource efficiency maximizes the efficiency use of resources like time, space, and water. It saves resources, uses time, water, and space efficiently. Okay? So these are the advantages of crop propagation: maintaining traits, fast growth, consistent quality, disease resistance, and resource efficiency. Do we understand? So today's lesson on propagation of crops, we understood everything, right? We looked at the meaning of propagation of crops. We said is the methods of increasing the number of crops through processes like seed germination, cutting, grafting, and tissue culture, right? Those are the methods. The methods of propagation: seed propagation, cuttings, grafting, tissue culture. We also looked at the advantages of crop propagation, right? Maintaining traits, fast growth, consistent quality, disease resistance, and resource efficiency. Okay, so we understood everything on today's lesson, propagation of crops. Good. So next we're going to be looking at our assignment. I'm sure we're going to be able to do our assignment, right? Okay, that is good.